Technically, it's my shell, but yeah. We're on our way to Sabakon today. Today I'm doing Bowsette.
I look like a butler with my head shaped like this and my giant mustache.
A little bit, yeah.
No thanks.
So we have Ian, Anthony, and Bucky in the car, and we're making our way over. So we'll be there soon. I'm supposed to be at FanFest, but things happened, and I will explain in a FanFest video. So, bye. Hey everybody, Midday here, and I am here to talk to you about Sabakon. So, I got a little bit of footage, but honestly this weekend I didn't end up recording a lot because I got so caught up and ran every which way and all over the place that I didn't have the chance to really think to even record. So, here's my little lowdown on Sabakon and how that went. So, Sabakon was really fun this week. A little stressful, a little, off, but it was really fun. I had a table where I did bleach kitten things. I sold buttons and all that stuff, but it was the last table of the year, so it was okay. I'm going to tell you this from two different perspectives. One from a contendee side and one from a exhibitor side. Let's start with the exhibitor to get that out of the way. It was bad. As an exhibitor, it was very slow. Sales weren't really that great. It was not picking up very well. I would chalk that up to the fact that there were two other conventions going on this weekend, which were Great American Comic Con and Final Fantasy Fan Fest, which is probably a part of the problem, but I also think it's because the rooms were separated. Exhibitor and Artist Alley were separate from each other, so I feel like that also caused a bit of the issue because I've never done this badly at Sabakon before. I'm not going to go into profit, I'm not going to go into all that detail, but I'm hoping that if there's another year, it does better. But it was really bad for most exhibitors. Almost every exhibitor I talked to when I went to their table just to browse around said that they were doing poorly, that they were not having a good time, and that they really wish sales weren't this bad. So, and for those of you who don't know, I used to be the exhibit hall director of Sabakon. I am no longer. So a lot of it is probably new, fresh face working on stuff, and no qualms and no issue to the new people who have taken over my job. I'm not upset. I'm not bitter or anything like that. I just think that it was a difficult year when it comes to communication, prepping, and all that stuff. A lot of people told me that they did not do very well. A lot of guests were telling, or at least a few of the guests that I know, said that they were having a hard time and that some of the staff didn't even know their name. So that was kind of a problem. So from a business aspect, Sabakon was kind of lacking. I'm hoping that it will get better and will continue to grow, but that side of it was hard. Now, from an attendee's point of view, as an attendee of Sabakon, I had a lot of fun. It's always fun to go to Sabakon only because I know so many people and I get to really talk to my friends and dress up and have fun and all that stuff. And the first day I got to go was day 2. I was Bowsette. And the second day I was Bouette. I didn't really have anything planned except for on Sunday because I didn't think I was coming on Saturday, but I ended up coming anyway, and I did Bowsette, and it was a blast, and I got pictures with other Bowsettes, and I got a picture with one of my friends who was dressed as Bouette, and then the next day I did Bouette, and it was a blast. And I honestly feel like I missed a lot because there was so much that we're in so many other areas, and the venue was okay. Like, personally, I don't enjoy the venue. I like the hotel rooms, but I don't like that venue for a convention, but that's just my own personal opinion. But it was fun to see all my friends, and I didn't really even, I didn't really move to sell anything because I was always talking to someone who came to my table, and then when I wasn't talking to someone who came to my table, I was off recording Masquerade and lip sync and all these other things, so I was busy non-stop. So I feel like I missed a lot, but also I saw a lot. So as an attendee and as someone who's a photographer, it was fun. I had a little bit too much anxiety to ask too many people for pictures, but that's my own issue. Can't really deal with it. It's something I'm working through. I'm going to try my best to fix for next year. But outside of that, it was really, really fun. I do wish, of course, that everything wasn't on the same date, because that made it hard for a lot of people, and I get to see as many friends as I normally get to see. But it was still pretty good. So I guess overall this year's Sabakon was kind of an even in between. You know, it was fun to be there and walk around. It was not good as a vendor though, because I made, like, without going into numbers, I made maybe a quarter of what I normally make at Sabakon. So I did make back my table, which is good, but I did not do all that well. So I think that, personally, Sabakon should take a year off. Recuperate, figure stuff out, pull funds together, you know, do maybe some events throughout the year to put more funds together. And then when they come back strong in 2020, everything will be well put together, maybe a new staff, or not even just a new staff, but more trained, you know, more people who understand what they're doing, and just let everything kind of flow for 1 year rather than constantly rushing into year after year. So hopefully that does happen. I know there's half the staff who are like, yeah, let's take a break, and then the other half who's like, no, we can't stop, we have to keep going 1 more year. So you know, hopefully in the end, I just really wish that everything comes together. I wish nothing but good, because I really do love having these conventions in Vegas. So hopefully, maybe even with a year of a break, Sabakon will do better and it will get better, and hopefully vendors will give it another chance and everything will come back doing well. So for me, Sabakon was fun, but also very disappointing. On a side note, I got this really awesome shirt for Bowsette from Nerdy Bit. And I can put a link in the description of their store and everything, because I really like this shirt. It's simple, but it's Bowsette, so you know, I told them, save me a shirt, please, for the love of God, save me a shirt. So they saved me one, and they gave me this, and I really, really appreciate it, and thank you guys so much. I love this shirt so much. It's so comfy too. So thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, If you like me, subscribe. I'm going to try to be doing more convention vlogging, more just talking to you guys about cons and stuff. I want to try to do a top-rated cons on the West Coast for me kind of video eventually, but I've got a lot of plans coming up. So hopefully I can get those plans together and I can start doing those for you guys once I get my stuff together. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment below, what was your favorite point of Sabakon if you went, and what are some improvements that you think that could happen, or if you thought the con was perfect, post about how perfect you thought the con was. I know a lot of my friends in Vegas follow this channel, so by all means talk about the con. And if you're not from Vegas, just talk about one of your favorite conventions that you love going to, or maybe an experience at a convention that, you know, was good or bad. I want to hear from you guys, and I love hearing about your experiences in your life. So please join the conversation. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.